Let me start off by saying that I love SheraSeven. I hate to sound like, one of those people that says, oh, I was on the wave before she got up. But seriously, I was. I have been watching SheraSeven since 2017. Okay. SheraSeven had a lot to do with waking me up out of my marriage when I was married during that time. And she had a lot to do with me realizing my worth and just getting self-worth and self-confidence in general. She contributed to that. I used to sit there and watch her live videos when she only had like 15 to 20 of us in there at a time. Now she is huge. Now we all know who she is. Now we all know Sprinkle Sprinkle. One thing I can say is that Shira has always been who she is since the beginning. I really enjoyed watching her in 2017, 2018, and 2019, a little bit of 2020, and then I kind of stopped because I ended up getting what I needed out of it. And now a lot of her stuff is more repetitive and just with updated lingo and language for some of the new people that find her. But regardless, she spits nothing but facts. And I love how nowadays she also makes it very clear that her channel is not a relationship channel. She does not give relationship advice. She says that her channel is a financial channel and she gives financial advice. In a sense, she believes that being with a man should be 100% beneficial for you, otherwise remain single until you find one that is. I totally agree that women should only do what's beneficial to them. I am very radical in that sense. However, I don't agree that finding a provider man is the only way to get what you want out of life. I do not believe that a man is going to be your saving grace. I think that when you're younger, men can definitely assist in getting you where you need to go when you have little else to offer besides the fact that you are a woman. Women are very unique in a sense that us just being a woman is an asset. It is an asset. And I do believe that we should be using that asset. However, it's not the only way. And then also, I don't think that we should be striving and settling in that. I think that a lot of women would be happier living life solo, but don't believe that's an option because they believe that they need a provider man and they need to be with a provider man in order to live a soft life. And that's just not true. You can live a soft life solo. So that is one of the huge differences between me and SheraSeven. She believes that a soft life comes from being provided for by a man. And I believe that you can provide a soft life for yourself and also have a soft life provided for by many different things. Some of them may be men, but other may be traditional ways of work or maybe non-traditional ways of work, whatever the case may be. I just don't think that having one man provide everything for you is the only way to go or something that you should strive for. But besides that whole lifestyle aspect of it, I think that the biggest difference between me and SheraSeven and how we cannot be compared, and I know as this channel grows and as I continue to upload on this channel, the comparisons may come, maybe because of some of the things I may say. But I'm going to let y'all know right now the biggest difference between me and SheraSeven. And again, I love her. I do. And I understand she has children. I understand that she's also old school with some of her thinking. But you will never catch me being married to a man that I don't love. First of all, you're not going to catch me being married, let alone being married to a man that I don't love, that I'm not sexually attracted to, that I don't adore, that isn't head over heels for me. Listen, I would never be married just to have a house. I would never be married just to have a man pay my bills. Not me. Not me. I would never be in an unhappy marriage just to say I'm married, just to say someone wants me, just to say I'm provided for by a man. No. That is too big of a sacrifice. My home, my peace, my life, being tethered to a man that I am not head over heels for, crazy for, uh, it, just to say I'm provided for? No, not me. Not me. I think that there's many other ways you can be provided for than having to settle in an unhappy marriage. So I love Shera, I do, but sometimes I do feel sorry for her because she is clearly in an unhappy marriage and if you watch some of her older videos, she's a little bit more candid about it, that she is there for the children and she is there because she feels some sort of loyalty towards him because he has helped her so much in her life, but she's not happy in her marriage. And I think that's very obvious. And so that's a big difference between me and her. I think she's doing a great job with waking women up and making women realize that they have the power. We have the power as women. We have the power. And so I think that it's unfortunate that in her real life, she's had to settle in an unhappy marriage in order to be provided for, where now we all can just do simple math. She's making way more money than her husband, and she can definitely afford to be on her own. She can definitely afford to take care of her children on her own. She can afford to live in a better house. She can afford to do a lot of different things that she most likely would do if she was not settled in her marriage. So that is the big difference between me and her. I would never compromise my living situation because a man wants to pay my bills. Ladies, I'll tell you a little secret. Men can pay your bills without you having to live with them. Okay? And that's just that on that.